What's up guys, Spin Firearms here, and today we're going to talk about the best everyday carry handguns from Glock in my opinion. Now obviously it all depends on your hand size, it all depends on what you're trying to do with your life. If you're looking for something for an active lifestyle, if you're looking for something home defense that can handle recoil really well. But these are my choices, and they sort of vary for different situations and stuff like that, but they're all great. Literally every Glock handgun they've ever put out has been amazing, reliable, and you can trust your life with, right? Let's start off with the OG Glock 43. It's very slim, and this setup right here is 8+1 using the Magguts kit. Look at that. Super thin, super small. This thing just disappears on you. You can go hiking with it. You can go biking. You can go do activities. Throw a small light on this thing, and this is a great dog walking handgun. It's a firearm that can still compete in today's world with the Magguts kit. 8+1, like I said, 9 rounds, a 9mm in a small light package. Chances are, if you have something this small, it's going to go with you everywhere. And that's the point, is having something on you at all times. That's exactly what you want out of a handgun. So the 43 shouldn't be slept on. Absolutely love this thing. Next up, we'll go to the #1 selling handgun in the world for everyday carry, the Glock 43X. I didn't shoot this thing that well at first, but now that I've gotten used to it, I really shoot it really well. It's the most ergonomic Glock in my opinion. There is no more ergonomic Glock. This is it. You throw some grips on here, this thing just feels perfect in the hand, very natural, perfect grip angle. Absolutely love the 43X, but 100% reliable, even with my Shield Arms mag. So having a 15+1 setup like this, if you want Shield Arms, or 10+1 in OEM mags, which are always preferred, you can't really beat it. It's just a great everyday carry option. The problem is, this little chunk right here, they should have made it so that you could put a flush, 10-rounder in, or a 15-round mag like this. That's what they should have done, so you could conceal it for people who have a harder time concealing the grip. But it is what it is. Nonetheless, a great, great firearm. Same with the 48, which is just the same frame, different slide. Next up, we'll go to my go-to everyday carry. Majority of the time I carry one of my Glock 26s. I have a bunch of them, and I carry all sorts of Glock 26s. Absolutely love this thing. This is 9mm. A lot of people prefer 9mm for carry. This is something that's just going to be reliable. It can take all the way from 10-round mags to 33-round OEM mags, and the key is reliably. This small firearm can take a 33-round mag, 34 rounds, reliably, shoot every round. It's accurate. It's well tested. This firearm has been one of the most reliable firearms ever produced for everyday carry. It is just a great handgun. Then we're going to go to its bigger brother, the Glock 27. This is the same exact size firearm, just in 40. So if you like 40 like I do, this is a great way to go. There's some mods you can do to change and help the recoil a little bit. I try not to mess with anything spring related, but I have found that the Avalanche Arms stainless steel guide rods work really well, and they do help with recoil, and they just make racking it much smoother and stuff like that. So the Glock 27, a great way to go. You literally can pocket carry this with civil liberty defense rounds, and it's super light, still very powerful, and you can really manage that recoil while it's being in 40 and being a small firearm. Then the Glock 33. This is 357 SIG. This is a round that has been produced and just been slept on. 357 SIG was built to be reliable, and that's what it is. It's a bottleneck cartridge. It's basically a 40 casing with a 9mm round or similar to. This thing is powerful, and in the same size handgun as a 26 and 27, 9+1 of 357 SIG is arguably the most power in the smallest handgun. You could say 29, but we'll get into that in a little bit. But this is just a great way to go. It handles recoil really well. The recoil is more back at you than muzzle flip, so that feels really nice. Like I said, the Glock 33 should not be slept on. You just don't hear a lot of people talk about it. Next up right here, this is my Glock 39 chambered in 45 GAP. Now, a lot of people will say, oh, not enough rounds, or it's a stupid round, or you can't find ammo. Actually, since not too many people have 45 GAPs and it's still being actively produced by multiple companies, there's plenty of ammo online, and it costs about the same as 40. So, absolutely love this thing. It's a blast to shoot. With the flush mag, it's only 6+1, so 7 rounds. But still, 7 rounds of 45 GAP, just dog walking firearm. Or I just love to shoot at the range. That's why it's on here. Usually, you'll carry stuff that you enjoy to shoot at the range, and this is one of those handguns. Handles recoil really well. So you have all the power of a 45 GAP, a shortened to 45 ACP, and it really handles that recoil well. So what more can you ask for? Now, this is one that's a little too big for me to carry. I can't conceal all this. From here out, it's very hard the way my body pushes out firearms. But the Glock 19 should never be slept on. This is one of the greatest handguns of all time, if not the greatest handgun of all time. Battle tested, feels really good in the hand, handles recoil really well. You can run this thousands of rounds, dirty as can be, and it's still going to run. Throw in some maritime cups in there, and you'll be able to, shoot it even after it's been dipped in water, and it'll still be able to cycle rounds. The Glock 19 is just a pinnacle of firearms. Just a great firearm. Everyone should have a Glock 19. Even though I don't carry it, everyone should have one, and a lot of people do carry it. Next up is going to be its big brother, Glock 23, chambered in 40. It's the same size as 19. Too big for me to carry. I know the setup looks a little ridiculous, but this is a sick setup. The Sealy Bear is just a great optic, super accurate, and on top of that, it's a closed emitter. Nothing's ever going to cause that dot to disappear from getting dirty or washed out or anything like that. Got that big boy OLED on there. Absolutely love this thing. I was considering making this a home defense option because I love 40, and this setup is just accurate and reliable. Absolutely love this thing. Now, a lot of people are diehard for 10 millimeter. This is my Glock 29. This is not my everyday carry choice, but this is my definite woods carry choice. If I'm going to film shooting in the woods or I'm going on a hike or whatever, this is what I'm bringing. 10 millimeter. This has the power to basically stop anything. If this can stop grizzly bears, chances are you live in a place in America where this firearm will reign superior over anything that would ever try to attack you. So, Glock 29, small, concealable, easy to carry while hiking and in the woods still. Get it in a chest rig. Right here you have 11 plus 1 of 10 millimeter. You're going to be fine. You'll be able to defend yourself. For everyday carry, it's just a little too heavy for me, but I know a lot of people carry it, and this is definitely one of those firearms. One shot, person's chances are they're going to be stopped. So, Glock 29, respect anyone who carries it. Love it. 100% reliable so far. And literally every firearm you see on this table has been 100% reliable. Literally, it's a Glock. Even with the aftermarket slides, some aftermarket parts here and there, it's a Glock. It runs. Take care of your firearms, they'll take care of you. Glock 30. This is one of my favorite firearms to shoot at the range. I just love how this handles the recoil. This is the SF, so the shortened frame. But this right here too, 11 plus 1 of 45 ACP. This is a powerhouse of a handgun. Absolutely love this thing. Once again, a little too heavy for me to carry, but you throw some Civil Liberty defense rounds in there, make it a little lighter. This thing's absolutely awesome. Like I said, one of my favorite firearms to shoot at the range. So if you want to carry a 45 in a semi-auto handgun, this is the way to go. I'm telling you, it's absolutely beautiful. Glock reliability. What more can you ask for? Love this thing. Those are my top 10 everyday carry options for Glocks. Let me know your thoughts in the comments.